going to be talking about spirituality and laziness. Also, this corresponds with the solar plexus, so I'm going to be getting downloads from a higher power and sharing with you what I'm receiving in terms of the solar plex energy, laziness, and how to get yourself into radical, massive action so you can create the life that you want. Hey superstar, Gavin is here from Wake Up Fulfilled. This video is about the solar plexus, spirituality and procrastination, spirituality and laziness. And once we're able to become the type of person that just takes action, we will radically change our lives. So what I'm receiving is that in order to create the reality that you want, in order to shift into the reality that you want, we must learn how to be the type of person. No, that's just me. Sorry, can't help it. I'm the type of person that takes massive action. You see, when you say, oh, I'm a procrastinator, now you're making that a part of who you are. Now, laziness can sometimes correspond with the health. If you're depressed and got anxiety, stressed all the time, that's going to make you lazy. That's going to cause resistance. What also causes resistance is the belief systems, the BS. Your belief systems causes resistance. I remember a time where, for me, typing on the computer, moving my mouse was really hard for me. And that was because typing the computer and the mouse led to success. I knew subconsciously that it was leading to the success that I wanted, right? And so a lot of us have fear of success, fear of a bigger life, fear of more money, fear of more freedom, because the reptilian brain, the first brain, is there to protect you from any potential danger. It's always looking out for danger. So when a fly goes close to your face, you're like, woo, over here. When the fly comes this way, it's like, woo, over here, right? You're dodging automatically. That's your reptilian brain. That's your first brain, your fight or flight brain. And so when it comes to more success and more money, that's not normal. It's the unknown. I've never experienced that before. So baby, I'm going to hold you back because it might be dangerous in that territory. You see how that works? So we have to be careful and feel safe in the arena of what we are wanting. We are wanting to be careful because the reptilian brain says, hey, this is not safe. We're not allowed to that. So what we do is we can condition our mind to believe that it's normal to have the things that we are wanting. And that's why I created neutrality shifting coaching and affirmations. Neutrality shifting coaching is where we make what you want normal, where you can get into the environment of having what it is that you want easily and effortlessly because your mind believes it's safe to be there. And then there's affirmations. Affirmations are statements that you say to yourself where you make what you want normal. It's normal for me to be successful. It's normal for me to be happy. It's normal for me to make 6 figures a year. When your mind thinks it's normal and it's safe, well, it's going to go there with no issues, with no resistance, with no procrastination, with no laziness. You see how that works? So our minds are really, really powerful. It's always protecting us from danger, any potential dangers. And what we want to do is teach it and give it new perspectives that it's actually okay and safe to be where we want to be. So there's a guy named Chris Walton. He's a peak performance psychologist. And what he uses is statements where you say, it's safe for me to be successful. It's safe for me to be happy. It's safe for me to make 6 figures. So not only are you using affirmations, you're using safety affirmations, where you're making your subconscious mind, the reptilian brain, understand, hey, this is actually safe. It's okay. Don't worry. You need to teach that first brain that it's okay. Okay, so let me get some information here. Okay. So a lot of you are wanting freedom. And the type of freedom that you're wanting is internal freedom. And a lot of you don't realize this internal freedom because you just want to get rid of the anxiety, the depression, the negative thoughts in the head and stuff like this. You want to eradicate that But at the same time, you're automatically asking for personal freedom. Personal freedom is when you have freedom from yourself, when you have freedom from your negative thoughts, when you have freedom from the script. The script is that internal dialogue. The script is your negative thinking. Your script is your past. Your script is your history. Your script is the stuff that you've been through. The script, again, is your conditioning. And when you can override your conditioning and heal the past, now you create room for personal freedom. That's where fulfillment comes and love is allowed to come in. And that ability to have that personal power and confidence towards your goals, dreams, and desires. So I want to bring to your awareness right now that you're seeking personal freedom and personal purity. You're seeking a greater version of yourself, and that greater version of yourself is to not necessarily be attached to this reality so much, to become more clear-minded, to have more focus and clarity of what you want and what you want to create, and to operate from love and abundance. That's what you're seeking and what you are after really on a core level. It's not anything external that you're trying to make more money or have more relationships, have a successful relationship, or be in a relationship or attract someone. It's actually to override that internal dialogue, the negative voice and stuff like this. Now, some of you are wanting to be more healthy and you don't know how to approach it. And when it comes to laziness, a lot of laziness can come from your health. It can come from the foods that you are eating and the environment that you're in. And what I would say is work out the foods that are causing the issues, what you are intolerant to, what you are allergic to. Because if you're eating gluten is 100% going to make you feel lazy. Sugar, if you've got an intolerance to sugar, or if you're addicted to sugar, 100% this is going to make you feel lazy. Right? These two foods are very detrimental to your health. Very, very detrimental. And when we are consuming foods which we are intolerant to, it creates a lack of good bacteria in the gut. Sugar destroys bacteria. And when we have a lack of good bacteria, guess what? We have negative bacteria. And the gut is connected to the mind. And so if your gut is out of whack, your mind is out of whack. Your neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, all of this stuff is created in the gut. All right? Some of this stuff is created in the gut. And so if we have a lack of that in the gut, what's that going to do? It's going to affect our brain. Dopamine corresponds with feeling motivated and inspired and taking action and stuff like this. And so in order to be motivated and get stuff done, right, we need to have adequate dopamine. In order to feel happy, we need serotonin. Serotonin is your happiness neurotransmitter. If you have lack of serotonin, you're not going to feel as happy, and you're going to have to push through the resistance. You're going to have to push through how you feel. Like you don't feel good, and if you don't feel good, it's going to be hard to take action. You feel lazy, right? And so what I'm getting is gluten, sugar, wheat, dairy. All of this stuff's going to make you feel lazy. All right? So we need to eradicate these things out of your diet. You can also go see someone that will test your allergies, test your intolerances. And I guarantee if you completely eliminate these foods out of your diet, you're going to have way more energy, you're going to feel more happy, you're going to be able to have more dopamine and serotonin, and you're automatically going to just naturally feel happy. Your body's going to start to heal itself. There's also a product called diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth comes from the bottom of the sea, and it's these cylinder-like shape things, right, which have little holes in it. And what they do is they kill the worms and the the parasites and all these icky stuff in your gut, right? So if you've been eating pork and all these products your whole life and stuff like that, these parasites are going to take control of your brain. You see, in what we have in the external world is we have external parasites. We've got the narcissists, we've got the sociopaths, right? Imagine what their gut is like. And then we've got people who, are trying to, take over the world with power and all of this stuff, right? These people, wrong solar plex energy, right? and imagine the parasites that they have. These parasitic energies externally, and these parasitic energies internally, they take over your body and they feed on you. They tell you that you need more sugar, that you need gluten, that you need all of this stuff, right? And then when you go and eat it, they're happy, but you're not happy, right? They're getting the food that they need. That's exactly what a narcissist does. A narcissist, they will make you feel bad so that they can feel good. And this is what parasites do. Parasites are in your gut, and it's important to eliminate the parasites. So what you want to do is you want to, number one, get good bacteria in the gut. When you get good bacteria in the gut, your body starts to heal, you start to think better, you feel more alert, more alive. Very, very quickly, within the space of a week at least, you'll see a dramatic shift by getting those good bacteria in your gut. So probiotics, prebiotics. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put links in the description of the exact supplements that I take for good bacteria and stuff like this. Okay, and the diatomaceous earth, what that's going to do is that's going to cleanse out all the parasites and stuff that shouldn't be there. It's going to cleanse that out. And a lot of people, if you look around on the internet, okay, do your own research. A lot of people consume diatomaceous earth every day, every single day, because that is going to fight off all of the bugs, all of the stuff, and going to eliminate all the stuff out of your being. All right, you want to be clear from parasites. Parasites are going to control your mind. It's going to tell you you want sugar. It's going to tell you you need more gluten, more wheat, more bread, more carbohydrates. All of this stuff that doesn't necessarily serve you in a big way. Okay, a lot of us are addicted to carbohydrates and gluten and stuff like this, and so it affects our ability to have that clear mind, have that focus, take massive action. So what's coming through next? I got the sun shining from the right hand side. Sun, right hand side, masculine energy. Okay, so solar plex energy, taking action is not just masculine energy. Taking action and moving forward is not just the masculine. It's not just moving forward. It's also the feminine energy, the divine feminine, moon side. So I've got the sun on this side and then the moon's on this side. I'm not saying the moon's out, but this side's dark. Okay, so the moon energy is also taking action. All right, and we need to find a balance between relaxing, resting, stepping into the creative, and building a neutral and natural energy towards taking action. It's not a force, it's not a will. A lot of these people, you will see that they say hustle, take massive action, work hard. What if that was just totally normal to you? Like, you're not trying to work hard and push yourself. You're not beating yourself up. You're not using this energy. I used to do this. I used to push myself so freaking hard to try and take action. And that wasn't conducive with who I was. I got to the point where I was experiencing adrenal fatigue and I got really tired, exhausted every day. And so when I got to the success and had more success, it's like I didn't want to do it again because I was using so much willpower to get there. There's a way of operating where the action that you are taking towards your goals, dreams, and desires is just normal, right? It's enjoyable, it's fun. And I've always said that success is knowing where you are, knowing where you want to be, and enjoying the process. You need to know where you are. Right now, you might be lazy, procrastinating. You got all these belief systems and identities about yourself. And that's where you are. You need to know where you are. You need to accept where you are. And then you need to know where you want to be. You need to have a vision of where you're going. Those without a vision shall perish. You have to have a vision for yourself. Not externally, but internally. A vision for yourself. How do you want to be? Do you want to have more confidence? Do you want to take more action? Do you want to be the type of person who goes out more extrovert, more social? What is it that you want to create internally about yourself? Maybe having inner peace and having that spiritual connection with a higher power. What is the vision for yourself? So write down a vision for yourself. Very important. So you need to know where you want to be. As you know where you are, know where you want to be, and you enjoy the process as much as possible. You make it as neutral, as natural as possible. So you're enjoying the process to get where you want to be. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need to put work in. Sometimes you're going to need to use a little bit of willpower because you're going to meet opposition. You're going to meet roadblocks. Right? But most of the time, you can be in that neutrality energy. So if you can imagine that you're going from San Francisco to New York, you Going from San Francisco to New York, it's going to take some time to get there, right? San Francisco's on all the way on the west side of the USA, right? And then New York is all the way on the east side of the USA, right? They're literally on the opposite ends of the USA, okay? And so in order to travel from there to there, driving, I'm talking about driving, right? You're going to have to make some pit stops along the way. You're going to get lost a little bit. You're going to lose direction, right? Maybe you're watching the satellite navigation and you'd make a wrong turn in by accident. So you have to go around, you have to stop off and get petrol, get some gas and refuel, right? And you know what I mean by refuel. You have to relax, rejuvenate, right? You have to, go toilet breaks, right? And all of this stuff. There's all these things that will happen along your journey. You're going to meet roadblocks. Maybe your tire will pop, or you drive into a pothole, right? And then you have the car fixed or whatever it is. It's a long journey, but enjoy the journey, because the journey is where life is experienced. The destination is temporary. You get to the destination and there's more journey to go, right? There's more stuff and more growth and more expansion. So it's important that we enjoy all aspects of life. So if you're feeling lazy right now, notice that you're not enjoying life and realize that you are alive, and feel the love within your heart. Feel the love that you have for yourself. Feel the love of God. Feel the love of a higher power. Allow that to flow through you, and realize that you have your breath. Realize that you are amazing the way you are. You are extremely powerful, and you have the ability to shift and transform your life. It takes you having that willingness and a knowingness from a higher power that you can create and construct your reality. So laziness is an area, and procrastination is an area that I used to struggle with quite a lot, with taking action, getting stuff done, following to-do lists, having a schedule. But what I did is I shifted my personality to align with the personal reality that I wanted. So the key is to shift your personality, and that's why we offer neutrality shifting coaching, so you can shift your personality to being a type of person that does take action, right? But please follow these other steps. They're very important. You want to follow the health. A lot of laziness comes from the health, the gut bacteria and stuff like this. But a lot of the time, sometimes it comes from your belief systems as well. The way you perceive yourself, your personality. Your current personality right now, you can't help but be that way, right? You can't help but be the person that you are. You're just naturally you, right? What if you can shift your personality to the point where it's just naturally okay for you to go to the gym and work out or take massive action, right? When you shift your personality, you change your reality 100%. And so we offer neutrality shifting coaching. There will be a link in the description where you can find out more about that. All it takes is 4 sessions. We don't work with people long term. We don't do any of that. It's one and done. We work with you, you make the shift, and then you go out in your life and make it happen. Most coaching programs, they string you along, for months and months, trying to change you and program you and all this stuff. We can program you in 1 or 2 sessions, you'll see a radical shift, right? But 4 sessions is what it takes to really, really change your life, okay? And people's lives are changing with this program, okay? When you click the link below, right, you'll see the testimonials and the results people are getting very, very quickly, literally after their first session, all right? So check that out. In the next video, we're going to be talking about the root chakra along with the sacral chakra and how to manifest more money in your life. So if you want to get that video, click the subscribe and notification bell. There should be some videos coming up on screen right now. Keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.